Hey there, Dr. Mark here, and over the last 5 years, I've certified 350 plus nutrition coaches, showing them everything they need to know to transform clients through the science of nutrition and the steps to fully coach a client, and just as importantly, what they need to do to run their coaching business. They have everything that they need to do it themselves. But with that being said, there's tons of value in joining a coaching team as an assistant coach and just focusing on coaching. No getting clients, no admin work, just doing what you love and getting a paycheck doing it. Those relationships exist, and today I'm going to highlight the 4 best nutrition coaching companies that hire nutrition coaches just like you, based on my own research and discussions I've had with coaches on their team. Starting with number 4, StrongerU. StrongerU was founded in 2015 by Mike Dowla, and by the time it was purchased in 2021 by Self-Esteem Brands, which is the parent company for Anytime Fitness, the company had worked with over 50,000 plus clients. So who do they work with and how? Nutrition coaches at StrongerU have the autonomy to work with their clients in whatever way they see fit, but many come to the company with the intent to track macros and reach some sort of body comp goal. When a client comes to StrongerU, their customer service team matches them with a coach based on compatibility, and roster limits and the coach's availability also influence these assignments. Coaches have the flexibility to use their in-house app to get their clients to track their nutrition and do intake information, and they tailor their coaching approach based on the client's needs, although many will start with a macro-based program. Okay, so how many clients are they expected to work with? Coaches have the green light to work with as many clients as they see fit or can handle, with some limitations in place. The number of check-ins per week and the type of check-ins, are they weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, are going to impact this workload. In terms of opportunities for continuing education and mentorship, StrongerU offers an educational credit as well as an annual conference with presenters and a coaching liaison for coaching support and mentorship. So if you like bouncing ideas of other coaches and connecting with people on a team, this is pretty great. And meeting the people that you work with, which sounds kind of strange, but is the reality of online coaching, is definitely an appealing and a perk in this situation. So when it comes to compensation, most nutrition coaching companies are going to pay their coaches based on a percentage of the client's monthly rate, but the coaches at StrongerU are actually compensated based on the amount of check-ins they perform. Now, the compensation ends up being pretty equal for the coach and the actual company, depending on a few things like how long does the client stay on for, as well as did the coach actually bring in this client. Plus, there's a higher rate of compensation if the check-ins are performed with video, which you should be doing anyway. And if you're not currently using video in your check-ins, get instant access to my hybrid check-in resource in the description below. The best aspect of working with StrongerU as a nutrition coach is the freedom it allows their coaches to perform their duties. While there are expectations regarding response times and check-ins, for the most part, StrongerU gives their coaches the green light to coach how they see fit. And since video check-ins provide that pay increase, there's tons of room for coaching personalization as well. Okay, now let's move on to our next coaching team, which is going to be number 3, Team Biolane. Biolane was founded in 2014 by Dr. Layne Norton. Although Layne had been coaching well before that, the original emphasis was on contest prep. But since then, the focus has shifted to many different clients with different goals and also experts in different individual areas like women's health. So who do they work with and how? Team Biolane works with a wide array of clients. Some are looking to change their body composition, like lose fat or build muscle, while others want to learn healthy, sustainable habits while they improve their relationship with food. Coaches at Biolane are given the freedom to work with as many clients as they would like. They don't micromanage their client load or micromanage their coaching, and they're free to close off their coaching spots whenever they would like. There are many opportunities for continuing education courses and learning opportunities at zero cost to the coach, with invitations to learning opportunities like seminars and events like the Arnold for whoever would like to attend, which means plenty of opportunity to network with some of the best minds in health and fitness. I didn't get any specific insight into the compensation, which is totally fine, but through the conversations I did have with coaches, it seems like these coaches are making much more money than they would have on their own, with a client roster that is always full, and that's what working with a big coaching brand will do for you. The best part about working for Team Biolane is being part of the team. Although as a nutrition coach, you're constantly talking to your clients, it can be isolating and lonely working on your own. But in a coaching team, you have other coaches to collaborate with. And if you have a difficult client case, you can always ask one of your other coaches for insight or support, or just talk it through with someone else. This is one of the huge perks about being part of a prestigious coaching team like Team Biolane. Next coaching company we have up is number 2, Renaissance Periodization. Renaissance Periodization, or RP, was founded in 2014 by Dr. Mike Israetel and Nick Shaw. As a PhD myself, it's really cool looking through their coaching staff and their bios and seeing all the advanced degrees, which isn't entirely necessary as a nutrition coach, but if you're looking to be a part of a team with people that have advanced education, this might be the right fit. Now, who do they work with and how? Most of the clients at RP are looking to gain muscle and lose fat, but not only do they want to look better, but they want to feel better as well. How many clients are you expected to work with? This number is going to vary from coach to coach because the coaches at RP can set their own limits, which makes sense because many of the coaches that gravitate towards working at Renaissance Periodization as a nutrition coach are also busy professionals, researchers, and professors. If you're picking up on any themes here, the team at Renaissance Periodization is all about education, so their coaches get a stipend every year for education that they can put towards courses or certifications or classes to shore up any holes they have in their own coaching game or in any way they see fit. In terms of compensation, the coaching rate, or the vast majority of the compensation, is going to go towards the RP coaches. And you may be wondering as we talk about this, why the coaching company gets some of the split. This is really important and one thing I wanted to feature in this video because it's not often talked about. A lot of this money is going to go towards administrative tasks, marketing, and getting clients. Even though in many of these cases, these are online businesses, there still is a high overhead. And since the coach just focuses in most cases on client fulfillment and they get a paycheck, it's a pretty sweet gig. And you know this if this is a situation that you've tried on your own. And this also reminds me of a similar but unrelated situation I just found myself. So let me give you the example. So my wife and I own and operate 2 short-term rental properties. They've been on Vrbo and Airbnb for the last 6 or 7 years. And the cost of these platforms and the fees that are associated with it have went up and up over the last couple of years. And it was starting to irk me a little bit. The fees were getting so high, but one comment from my wife changed everything and my mindset around this situation. And I remember her saying, "Yeah, but Mark, we never have to find clients or process payments. All of our clients literally come through the system that they create. And that's the hardest part of business. And that's worth a lot. So remember that next time someone else is taking on all of that risk." But I digress. Here is the best thing about working with Renaissance Periodization. The number one benefit of working with Renaissance Periodization, which is a consistent theme across all of these companies, is the flexibility. The remote nature of this work, working when you want, from wherever you want, is the biggest perk. And the last coaching company that you're gonna wanna hear about more this year is Macros Inc. So Macros Inc was founded in 2016 by Jay Woith and Dr. Brad Dieter, which should be pronounced Dieter, best name in nutrition, from a free Facebook community, which is now over 420,000 plus members. And they have been named to the top 500 fastest growing companies in America by Inc. 500 for the last 2 years in a row. And they have over 140 plus coaches, managers, and admin on staff. Now, as the name states, most clients will come to Macros Inc. to track macros. But as I learned, there's almost a running joke that goes on within the company saying we're Macros Inc., but not macros only. Meaning the coaches have the autonomy and freedom to coach how they want to, meaning macros or even something habit-based as long as the client is being taken care of. Meaning the coach has the green light to do what's best, although there are some guardrails around client correspondence within 24 hours. How many clients are they expected to work with? The minimum client load is around 25 to 30 clients, but that's closer to part-time work. The normal full coaching load is closer to 45 to 55 clients. Every month, there's an opportunity for continuing education through a monthly meeting that typically covers a specific topic or theme. As well, to be hired, all Macros Inc. coaches are required to have an industry-leading certification and maintain their certs and be up to date on all of the CEUs. In terms of the revenue split or rough compensation, as you can imagine, having that large of a Facebook group means most of their clients are going to come through that mechanism. Of those clients, there's nearly an equal revenue share between the coach and the business, with room to earn more the more experienced you are in the company. Keep in mind, you're not finding clients or doing any of the admin work, and that is worth a lot, especially just in time. If a client wants to cancel or you have to work through something like that, someone's gonna take care of it for you. What is the best thing about working for Macros Inc? The biggest advantage of working for this company is the ability to nutrition coach from anywhere in the world. You don't have to worry about time off. You can always bring work with you. And with a staff of 140 plus and a Slack channel, there's always room for connection and communication communication, which is going to be one of the biggest advantages of working in a coaching group. If you've never experienced something with a client or yourself, you can always ask the group and get different perspectives. And this is going to build a lot of confidence in your coaching, which is what being an assistant coach is all about. And that's it, folks. That's the 4 best nutrition coaching companies to work for. If you're tired of working alone or want more experience coaching as an assistant coach with more support and a team, this might be the right move for you too. Now, as great as all those tips are, if you're really serious about your nutrition coaching and are looking for the next step, the next thing I'm going to have you do is check out this video I've linked up right here. I'm going to break down how to pick the perfect nutrition coaching certification. So make sure to check it out now, and I'll see you in the next video.